Hello, hello, beautiful souls. And today is already May 6th. And I have a special announcement. I'm doing something very fun, very interesting. And what I'm doing is collaborating with other amazing women. And we will be creating series of series of explorations, because I like to talk about breath work and mindset and embodiment and nervous system, but there is way more out there that we can bring into our personal development journey as we are exploring and finding who we are, not the conditioned selves, but really that authentic selves um, that were created by the divine creation, right? And today I have a special guest who is an expert on mindset and all of that, plus metaphysical tools. And it sounds really magical. So, and I like magic. I believe in magic. So, metaphysical tools sound really magical. And they are. And I've experienced some of them from my special guest, who is going to be my collaborator. And that is Nicki Slattery. She is an intuitive coach who uses metaphysical tools for personal empowerment, business, and relationships. She's been doing it for 5 years. Meanwhile, she's also been owning a business with her husband, and this is their art and design business. She's very creative. They've been doing it together for 20 years. She also has 20 years of corporate experience in human resources. So I can say that she's been working with people for a long time. So, and together we decided to collaborate and bring to you metaphysical tools that can also help you access your inner power and that blueprint that we all have. And here is Nicki. Nicki, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, and I'm so excited to be with you on the podcast. Metaphysical tools have brought just so much magic to my life. And what I found about them was just a journey of interpersonal understanding and getting on purpose with what really creates and designs happiness in my life, and what are some of the subconscious blocks that I have to living my most fulfilling life. So I'm super excited to be here with you and going through a series of different metaphysical tools where we can really marry the magic and the practicality together in this kind of esoteric metaphysical world. That is my quest. That's my purpose, to use these tools in a way that grounds them into everyday living. So I'm
Yeah,
excited to be here.
I love it. Yes, I'm excited for you to be here. We're going to learn so much. And I love the idea of marrying the magic and practicality.
Hmm.
Because I think that magical side that exists, it's just a reminder that we're not alone. And
Mhm.
when I know I feel a part of the whole, I feel way more empowered, more connected, and also more learning to trust not just myself,
Yes,
but the infinite that is working out with me and for me. So if I'm willing to see it that way, right? So I
yes,
love it. So
yes.
yeah, tell us about some of metaphysical tools that we're going to be diving into.
Yes. So, uh, as a metaphysical practitioner, I started with tarot 25 years ago. So, tarot is going to be one of the topics we go into, and that is how do we connect to that subconscious celestial body of energy that's around us? So, we're really going to understand from tarot our subconscious blocks, our direction setting for next steps, and what the tarot journey looks like and how to use it in your everyday life. We're also going to go through astrology. So astrology and tarot are very integrated. They use a lot of the same symbolism. They're really both connecting to this cosmic energy, but astrology is helping us understand our personality, our karmic path, and what celestial bodies are working with us to co-create, and what might be some unique challenges along the way. So that's how we're going to think about astrology. Then astrology and tarot, they combine in a beautiful way with these celestial bodies to go into the power of our palm. So we're going to be going into palmistry, and I want to demystify palmistry for us and help us understand how our palms are the doorway to our soul. They give us the blueprint of what we're meant to learn in this lifetime, what our unique personalities are, and where we have energetic blocks within our life force, our relationships, and our intellect. Then we're going to go into human design as well. So Jules and I love human design and understanding, how do you receive energy? How do you give energy? What is your creation style? How do you really tap into the power within? Now, human design is very closely related to astrology. So we'll be talking about how some of those things overlap, but what you would want to use human design for when you're thinking about the practicalities of your life, and what you would want to use astrology for. So as we go through these 4 different tools, I'm going to help you understand which tool I use to help clients and to help myself navigate challenges and also design a life that I love. Because at the end of the day, these tools are helping us have clarity around who we are, what we want to do in our lifetime, and what we're uniquely suited to contribute to other people. What are some of the biggest lessons of our life that we are now meant to teach other people? Or if we're right in the lesson, how do we uniquely navigate that? And then I love the piece that we take all these tools and we think about in everyday life, how do we use this energy of the tool? How do we use its direction to help us make the best decisions? Because when I think about personal empowerment, it's the empowerment to make the decisions that best serve you as an individual with all of this understanding. So all these tools are going to help us do that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And what I really like about your style, you don't just like give the tools and saying, oh, this is it and this is it. You are so curious. You're asking questions. You're like helping me embody what I'm learning about myself through astrology or palm reading. And that really helps. It's almost like you are helping me like dress up into my blueprint.
Yes.
Asking me like, what color and what the shades of the color. And so, yes,
Yes.
you're very like, you are intuitive. So I enjoy our interaction and also learning about myself through the metaphysical tools. And that's what I think that almost helps kind of create that shortcut.
It does.
Removing all those conditioning and then coming into your divine creation. And then from that, the question that my audience likes to say, but how?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But what if it's not about how? What if it's about really who you are being, like you
Mhm.
said, creating life on purpose, and also
Mhm.
stepping into your purposeful self, so that who you are being, that's more of the question that we want to ask, because also, as we know, and with the metaphysical tools, it's all about energy.
Mhm.
Yes, I can be doing all the right things as that doer and type A and ambitious, but then when I go to bed, I still say, I haven't done enough.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So then what energy am I bringing? And am I living on purpose and creating on purpose? That's why understanding who you are so that you can adjust your inner compass to the altitude of your creation while also knowing what you're bringing and when you need to take a rest. And
Yes.
one can you how you can understand the energy that you're
Mm.
expressing. So all of these tools are going to be very helpful in understanding who you are and
Mhm.
then continue creating who you are being intentionally. So yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, I think that's a pretty good introduction of what to expect. So this is going to be season 1 of our collaboration through the metaphysical tools. And it's going to be fun. We're going to be also sharing our experiences, our stories, and how we use these tools in our own formation.
Yeah, we're gonna go into our own stories and how these really activated for us. And then myself as a metaphysical practitioner, what are some of the patterns I see for the clients I serve? And then with those patterns, how do we navigate those? And how do we really become that intentional self that embodies the energy of our uniqueness in our astrology and our human design, our palm. And then from the tarot, that's a really beautiful tool here that we're going to use throughout the series because the tarot is all about asking really powerful questions to get the best direction we need to go forward. So I'm excited to explore these together, and I cannot wait to connect more to your audience and share all the magic of the metaphysical tools.
Yes. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, let us know. So we will probably set up some kind of system for questioning, but also you can join us on Instagram. All of those links are going to be in the description so that you can talk to us directly and we can collect your questions and help you answer them.
Love
So
it.
that you can embody the magic that is within you. And when you are the magic, you can only create more magic in the world. And I really love to live in the magical world. What about you, Nikki?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I live in a very magical world and I'm just making it more and more magical. And I know that there are the realities of living in 3D, but if we can connect more and more to that higher level of consciousness, that magical self, it manifests in so many different unique ways that you can't even anticipate until you go down the road. So I'm here for it.
Yes, well said. Well, let's the magic unfold. So stay tuned for our next episode. And our next episode is going to be all about astrology.
Mm.
Bye bye.